Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my home. I'm just burning the ends of this gauze grain webbing. Gauze grain? Gross grain webbing. So I can build a batch of trinket carriers. I just wanted to say what's up. Hello, how are you? And really, how are you? Because every year around this time of year, I question my whole life. And if wizard is the thing that I want to be doing with my time every day. Because running a small business is incredibly difficult on my head. Dealing with my own expectations, the expectations of my customers, the building frames is like a big emotional output for me, and then also like the financial side of things is really tough. It's like as long as I've been running Wizard, the last like 4 or 5 years, it's like Wizard has been a very much like month to month making sure that bills are paid kind of thing. And it seems like at the start of every summer, things get really, really tight for me every year. I think it's like there's a pretty big rush in the spring, so I'm nice and busy. But then this time of year, everyone's out riding their bikes rather than buying parts for their bikes, which makes sense. It's beautiful out, especially on the West Coast. You know, it's finally not raining and it's warm and nice and beautiful. But it makes it so that it's like hard for me to pay the bills. And then I start to question if this is what I want to do anymore, if it's something I can financially, feasibly make possible. But I think like Ape and I just had like a nice long talk and cry about it. And I think that like every year this time of year is when I come up with new creative projects, like my slingshots and my tire dummies, my adventurer bags. They've all kind of come out of this period of when I'm questioning what I want to be doing with Wizard. And so even though it's an incredibly difficult time of year for me, something good or at least fun usually comes out of it. And I think remembering that and putting that into perspective this time of year is really important. I'm really happy that I have these sewing projects for this time of year when I don't necessarily have the like same draw up to the shop that I normally do, the same excitement for the shop that I normally do, that I can stay at home and work on more of like a quieter project, a more creative project. And I think that this week and maybe some of next week I'm going to spend digitizing my adventure bag patterns and then filming a how-to video, and I think I'm going to start selling some of my patterns. I am the kind of person that buys a lot of patterns for like clothes and more complicated bags and stuff like that, and I really enjoy following like small makers how-tos and stuff like that. So I think that's something I'm going to get in on, and maybe try and get my pattern into like a local sewing store's website. The Sewing Club here in Victoria, they have like a bunch of small makers on their website for like digital patterns, printed patterns for like bags and mostly clothes. And I think that'd be really cool. Maybe even like if they're interested in it, like doing an in-person class um, to sew some adventure bags with some people in person. And I think it'd be cool for something like that to be like, hanging out with some people outside of necessarily the bike industry or the outdoor industry, and just like people who are into sewing, and expand that way some more. Because every year, even after my summer solstice breakdown, the Wizard is still what I want to do. It's hard, uh, but I love it, and it's something I want to keep doing. It's so nice to like make stuff for people, uh, make like forge my own way in an industry that I've always loved. And it's also a nice way, like as a queer person, to connect with other queer people and like see that I have like an impact on other queer people is like it's so heartwarming and like so nice, and it's not something I'd ever want to like give up the opportunity to have. I also think I'm going to spend some time trying to like bulk out my Patreon a bit more and try and get some more fun stuff happening on there. I've been trying to do like the physical rewards for a while, but I've also been having a hard time getting like addresses for some, not just some, but most of the people in my like higher paid tiers. So I'm wondering what you, viewer, loyal viewer, what do you like to see in creators' patrons? Do you like physical rewards? Do you like early access to videos, like uploading onto Patreon a few days before YouTube, or extra videos? Do you want to hear me talk more? How to's? What are you interested in? Let me know. I'd like to know. I guess speaking of what you guys want to see on my Patreon, what do you want to see here on YouTube? Um, I've been uploading the vlogs and they've been doing well. Is that the kind of thing you want to see? Or like going forward, do you want to see more like Q&A stuff, how-tos, day in the life? I've been thinking about filming a day in the life. Let me know. Comments below. Yeah.
So many.
Yeah, she's stocked up. Are these bush beans or are these pole beans?
Those are peas, baby.
Cut that out of the video. Look at this. Our big lady's starting to fold over. She's about to burst.
Yuck.
Oh my goodness, look at